ready?
Yeah, we're looking at each other. We're looking at the thing. Look at
Break
the
the
thing.
fourth wall.
Yeah.
The thing.
The thing.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like,
Are you ready?
hey.
Okay.
What was I about to say?
You said you're ready.
I said I had something to say. That was what I was going to say.
Thank God.
Basically,
Huzzah.
we're talking about death row meals.
Yeah.
And
Well, we weren't.
no, we
We're
were
about
about
to.
to, and then I cut you off.
Fine.
Sorry. But it reminded me, recently a guy asked me, like, my favourite movies, my top list. And basically, we were trying to make lists, right? Like, how me
Tier
and you were
lists.
about to... Yeah, tier lists. And tell me why. What is it, like, psychologically, that means... Because he was like, what are your favourite movies? I now have never seen a movie in my life, and I can't remember a single movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Ask me about anything else, I'll tell you. But now I don't. I've never seen anything.
Yeah, and then
And
you
it's the
always
same
go
with
back
the
to the
food.
comfort ones.
Yeah, and then I'm just going to say The Holiday.
That's like
That actually is my favourite. That's what I said, but...
that's a fucking great film.
Right?
Though.
Do you know,
That's
can I tell you what I
like-
said? Can I say
Fine.
you if you agree?
Go on.
I said
The
The
Grinch. Is this
I watched
Christmas
The Grinch.
films?
No, it's not. I just really like Christmas.
Fine. Aww. No.
I said The Grinch, Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
I can quote that entire movie.
Did
And
you
I
like the new
do
one?
every year. I actually didn't hate it. It's never going to touch the iconic one. But I said The Grinch, The Holiday, The Notebook.
I've
It
never
just-
seen The Notebook. Ah! I tried to watch it once.
We're doing that. Next sleepover, we're doing
Right
that.
now.
Wait, but do we want to do that?
I got bored. Sorry. Sorry. They're coming for me.
Oh,
Lock
my
me
God.
up. I know. I'm sorry.
What?
I
So
probably
when? So
wasn't
when?
watching-
Wait, hold on.
I was on my
wait.
own.
So when people go, "What do you want?" It's not that simple. What do you don't know what that is?
Or like probably.
Wait, so when I in the past have I definitely 100% gone, "What do you want?" It's not that simple, and you've looked at me like,
I
it's
probably
'cause you've got
heard
no
it. I
clue
probably
what-
heard the sound.
Say it.
I probably know it from
God's
TikTok.
sake, get in the water.
No.
Wow.
Have you seen Cronc's New Groove?
Cronc's New Groove?
Cronc's New Groove.
No,
Yeah.
but Emperor's New Groove was on my list.
Thank God.
So good. He said Brother Bear, which I've never seen.
Oh, the soundtrack of Brother Bear is
Really?
so good.
Do you know what's one of my faves as well, which wasn't on the list, but Baby Driver for the soundtrack?
Not
The
seen
soundtrack of
Baby
that
Driver.
movie is...
Sorry.
The movie is, like, fine.
Fine.
Well, no, it's good, but, like, you know, I'm not, like, blown away by the plot. But the soundtrack, love.
You know what also has a fucking banging soundtrack?
Go on.
Over the Hedge.
Over the Hedge is such a good
Da-da-dum.
movie.
Such a good film. You know what is probably at the moment my favourite film?
Go on.
Barnyard.
I have no idea.
It's a
what
cow
that is.
farm. Of course, going to be cows outside.
Is that what that's
Yep.
from? I don't know what that is.
It's like it's just
Oh.
genuinely probably the best animation.
I've never seen that.
Period. You have to.
Is
we have
BoJack
to watch it.
Horseman? Is that what it's called? Have you seen that?
That's a series.
I've never seen it, but I always see clips
I see
of
clips,
it, and it
and
looks
it's
like the
quite
most depressing.
deep, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? It's also.
Do
really
I make
fucking
TikToks to the sounds though? Yes,
Please.
of course.
Good. Hashtag out of first.
Sorry.
You know what is else? You know Elsa.
Are you in there?
You know what else is really good? Big Mouth.
Big Mouth is so good.
Yeah.
I'm going through.
That is a
changes.
comfort
I
show.
am.
Oh my
going
God!
through
I found out
changes.
the other day that apparently Ozzy Osbourne, that's his song. The original is his song.
Wait, that's a song.
Is that true? Can I fact?
fact check?
But that's what Finn
Wow,
told me.
So it's already a song.
Yeah,
I
and that
thought
was his
that it was
original.
written for
So
that
did
show
I.
because it fits so well.
Yeah, but apparently it's an Ozzy Osbourne song.
I really love the
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is.
Knew it.
It was Black Sabbath, yeah.
Yeah, knew it.
Wow.
Well, I didn't. I got told,
I now knew it.
and now you now
Now
know.
I know. Now I now know.
Ninu Nina.
Nini nunu nana.
Mm,
Well, that's amazing.
I know.
Do you know what I love about that show? The intro, like the little
Yeah.
thing, the tree
The sperm.
and the armpit hair.
Yeah.
That's a bush.
Yeah. Yep. Because you just said well, as in like well, and I just saw a well, and then I thought I've not seen a well in so long. Where have they gone? They
Do you
kind of
know-
just like took them all away.
Wait,
Yeah.
there used to be a well near my house. Well, not near my house, but like on our dog walk, there would be a well.
Yeah. There used to be wells.
No, there's lots of wells back
everywhere.
home.
Really? Still?
I hope so. Think of all the pennies that's down there. Have you
Get me in there.
Have you seen the videos? I don't know why I keep doing this.
Huzzah.
Have you seen that?
Come back.
There's some videos online of people being like, with their penny, like children being like, and throwing their penny in the well. As in, like, you know, like the fountains in Rome, where it's not like a well, it's just a fountain. And then genuinely, there's a guy, and he comes along and he just goes, he's like fishing all the money out the well.
Bad.
Imagine.
So bad.
You're like, I want a pony for Christmas. Donk.
Someone
Snatched.
Damn.
Immediately.
Yeah, that's like a wishing fountain. Is that what they're called?
But you do wishing wells as well. I used to wish in the wells all the time.
You want to wish in the well?
Wishy washy
Excuse
wells.
me, I wish for.
Do you go to London often?
Fairly often.
When you walk out of Waterloo and you're going across the bridge.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's the guy I know who you're talking about with the dog.
No.
Oh.
The guy who plays the saxophone on there. Right?
Yes.
Who's not meant to be there. 1 week, I was walking along because he played the saxophone like every night. I walked home from right. One night, the police come up the stairs and he runs off with his saxophone, but the saxophone keeps playing in the speaker. He's playing the saxophone the whole ass time.
Do you know
That's
what?
awful.
I bet they do that. I bet the guy with the harmonica, what's it, accordion? I bet that's not real. There's no way that's real.
What the fuck?
He sits there and
What's
plays
with the
that-
fucking rage bait?
Yeah, but also, you're not playing the saxophone for 3 hours. You'd have a panic attack.
Yeah,
like-
true.
He sat there every day for however.
Yeah, you'd get bored.
Surely
You
Yeah,
just
true.
record it and then. Oh yeah, true.
True.
That's so true. Has
Damn.
on an alternative note. Wow, big word.
Okay. Okay, alternative.
Have you seen the girl? I don't know if this is like just a hometown thing for me, but she has a piano. I think she recently did go to London, and I want to say her name's Chloe, but that might be wrong.
Fine.
And she has a piano attached to a bike, and she cycles around and she plays and she sings. But she's actually really good. She's been to Woking once before,
What? No.
and she's an incredible singer. But she plays the piano and rides the bike. Like the piano is attached to the bike.
So
and
what if
rides
she
it
needs to
down.
play like one chord a bit more? Does she have to go a little bit to the left? Do you know what I
No,
mean?
it's got handles. Like she rides it into wherever she's gonna play, sets up and plays.
Oh, I
But
thought
the
you meant at the
piano-
same time. I was like, that's skill.
I imagine if she was going in a straight line, she probably could play the piano while she was going. She could definitely sing while she was going, I reckon.
Wow.
Maybe, I don't know.
I guess to be fair, people do
Set
ride
up.
bikes without arms. As in, like, you know, you see them and they like really like they like ride a horse.
Sorry,
they like go up.
I
and
had
down, like-
a sinful image in my head there. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
See, you know what I mean? Though?
Yeah,
When
I
they
know
like
what you mean.
kick up and they're always like obnoxious ones with the
Yeah.
like,
What?
hood
okay,
up and
okay.
the-
Wait. Maybe, Rowan, maybe you want to know the answer to this. What is it about men as well, and things with wheels, and like just thinking that is impressive? Why are you wheeling?
To be
I
fair, though,
don't
if I could
care,
wheelie, I
don't
would.
ca- Yeah, but not to impress someone else, just to impress myself and to show
Yeah.
off. But not in like a. I'm not expecting my wheelie to get me a girl's number,
Yeah.
and I'm
It's
also
quite
not expecting
threatening
my
though,
car
isn't
going.
it?
"Vroom."
I think
The
I'm
car
not
thing.
expecting the girl to knock on the window and go, "Please shag me." Like,
I truly think it's one of those like slightly homoerotic things. You know how like there's the whole theory that every man kind of is actually attracted to men in some.
I do know this theory.
I truly think that like, but it's the same thing with like guys wanting absolutely gigantic muscles. Like,
yeah,
it's not to impress anyone but
themselves and other men.
Right?
But this is maybe on the same line. I find it way more. But then maybe this is because I'm bi. Maybe this is not the same for straight people. But I find it so much more of a compliment if a girl calls me pretty or beautiful, or a girl is impressed by something I'm doing. I'm like,
For sure.
if a guy is, I'm like,
But
of
that's
course.
right.
But then why is it? But it's the same. Like realistically, when I'm putting on an outfit and I know it looks great, I'm more expecting the women to be impressed by it. I'm not really expecting the men to be. And if they are, I'm happily surprised. But it's not for them.
Genetically, you view women as competition, so therefore, like they're letting their guard down by complimenting you. Like, is that a thing? I don't know.
Because then if
Yeah.
they're complimenting you, then it makes them less of a threat.
Right?
Is that what you're saying? I've never thought about it like
Yeah,
that.
Possibly.
Do you know what's an interesting theory as well?
Go
Is
on.
that once you reach a level of maturity, like once you've passed puberty, that your mum low-key starts to hate you. There's a period of time, teenager, young adult, where your mum actually loathes you and resents you because you've become subconsciously competition. Because she is aging
Wow.
and quickly going to become infertile, and you are the most fertile and the most beautiful you're ever going to be. And so naturally, like caveman times or whatever, you are now the biggest threat to her. So she starts to resent
Wow.
you.
Last episode calling her a witch. I feel like you might have accelerated us.
My mum,
Mummy!
my mum hates me now. No, I love my mum. We get on really
Aw.
well, but apparently that's a subconscious
Wow.
thing.
I remember watching, I don't know why I watched it actually. It was like a full YouTube video about like the stages of like women growing up with dads. And it's like there's actually stages to it. So it's like if you miss out on one of the stages, that's how like women develop daddy issues.
Right.
And there's like 3 fundamental, I don't know them, I must Google
Yeah.
for reference, but there's like 3 fundamental stages. And one of them, I think the first one's like obviously like when you're a baby. Then the second one's like when you realise that your dad has genitals that are different to you, and you're like, this is so interesting. So I just looked at your foof. I'm so sorry. Imagining there's
Let
a
me
penis
close
there.
her up.
Imagining there's a penis there. I'm like referencing the penis, the huge
My
dong
massive-
that you
my
have between your legs.
massive schlong. Right. Sorry.
And
I know
so
it's
you
distracting.
realise it's waving in my face like this. But yeah, you realise that you like, or the other. Well, I don't know if it's the other way around actually, but that you realise that your
he's
dad
different.
has a willy
Right.
and you don't, and you're like not obsessed. It's not conscious, obviously. You're a fucking child.
Yeah.
And then I think the third one's when you're older, and then that's the whole like if they're present in your life as a father.
Yeah.
But like
They do say
yeah.
that the way that your dad shows up for you, he's the first male that ever shows you love, which is why even if you don't have daddy issues as such, you will seek the love that your father gave you in your romantic relationships because it's the first form of love you ever received from a man.
Is that
So
the
like
same
in
with
men, you will seek that kind of love. So if you have a shitty father, chances are you're going to find shitty men kind of attractive because it feels familiar.
Is that the same with men though?
I'd assume so.
As in like if they're straight. How does that work?
With a mother.
Oh.
Lots of men have mummy issues as well, which I feel like is not talked about at all.
Yeah.
Well, we talk about it quite a
Yeah.
lot. Also, lots of mums are like in love with their sons. Can we discuss this?
Yeah.
Like some to a strange degree. Like I know lots of people who's like maybe not people that I know in my life anymore, but people that I have known who have been in relationships with men who genuinely like their mum is almost jealous of the girlfriend. Like they are like in love with their son, but in almost not a motherly way. Like it's almost a bit strange, and they get jealous, and like they're very present in their like adult son's life.
I'm gonna Google that. Why?
And I don't really know what that is.
Mums, I'm about to find.
But we're about to find out.
Why do mums sometimes love their sons?
Yeah.
The whole Oedipus thing, like.
I'm pretending like I know what you're saying.
So there's a theory basically that Freud came up with that basically at some point in his life every man wants to fuck his own mum, which is kind of crazy. I know. But there's this like whole Freudian theory, right, whereby the Oedipus complex, basically where at a point in their life, like the boy then finds their father competition and kind of in essence competes
with
their
the
own
dad.
father
Yeah.
for their mum.
Fine.
Which
Ooh.
is kind of crazy. Right?
Yeah.
But like, I think there probably is a certain element of like, as a mum, are you trying to bring your son up to be the sort of man that you desire? So
Yeah.
at that point, if he then becomes that, is that then?
Oh,
That's what you wanted.
Right?
But you
That's
don't.
what you wanted, but then you're like,
Yeah.
oh, shit.
Wait. Oh, you've just unlocked
Yeah.
a whole section of my brain I didn't even know how. So because.
Oh, I don't like
But no,
this.
but this is true. If we had
Yeah.
a son, you want to raise the same way when you date someone, you want their mum to have raised them to be a great boyfriend,
Yeah.
a great partner. So when you have a child, if it's a son, you're going to want to raise it to be the kind of guy you would like and the way you would want to be treated.
Yeah.
So you're right. You're essentially creating like your perfect guy in your son.
Yeah.
Which is wild, isn't it? Like, if you succeed in raising your son or your child the right way, theoretically you would be.
I'm so glad you continued that sentence.
Theoretically you would.
I thought that was a full stop. I was like,
Theoretically you would be emotionally attracted to that person.
yeah. I guess then it's just the physical attraction that wouldn't be there, you'd hope.
You would hope.
From just biologically, hopefully, subconsciously you would go, that's my offspring, therefore I'm not attracted.
Yeah, but the problem is
Hopefully.
they also at least look partly like somebody that you have been sexually attracted to enough.
God.
Right?
Yeah.
This is so messed
I'm
up.
on it. So I've just found a Quora thing about why do mums get jealous of their son's girlfriends. And someone's done like a whole depth thing. So there's like multiple reasons. So the first one's like fear of losing their son. So obviously like attachment, if they got an emotional bond.
Yeah.
Then when the girlfriend entered the picture, it can like make you feel insecure, or like they're gonna replace the mother's like their position in their son's life. If you know what I mean, like change the dynamics. And the second one is competition for attention. So time and priorities. Mothers may feel like their sons will prioritize their girlfriends over them, leading to a sense of competition, like you were saying, of their son's time and attention. Third one is concerns about the girlfriend, which I guess is obvious, like judgment and protection, personal biases. Then the fourth is identity and role change. Motherhood identity. For some mothers, their identity is closely tied to being a caregiver. When their son starts a romantic relationship, it challenges their self-image and role as a primary source of support.
Although that's controversial because as a girlfriend, you shouldn't be acting like a mother.
Yeah, true. But then I guess that also comes down to like what that son, the flip side of that one, what the son wants in a girlfriend, is that going to be based off of what they want? Like what they admire in their mother.
I'm so gagged right now. Oh my god!
I don't like it.
This is like a weird infinity loop that we're trapped in, where
literally.
basically everyone just wants to shag their parents.
It's kind of like, so can we actually, does anyone know any facts about like incest, like where that's born from? No, because like genuinely, like if we go far enough up the line, like was that a normal thing? As in like, because we are all related in some way.
Well, no.
By proximity, yes. Like realistically, everybody used to shag their cousins.
Yeah.
Cousins, fine.
But that's by like a proximity.
Well, not fine. Sorry,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to cut that.
Fine. I guess.
Yeah, so like I always think this, like, how far back do you have to go where people, we've had a similar conversation before where there's lots of things that are taboo that happen on graphic websites, right? For example, and there's like different plot lines that people, and different weird strange kinks that everyone is into or whatever. And my query about it is, are those things getting worse, aka siblings and incest and things like that, because there's so much exposure? It's sort of like watching a scary movie and then like you're in a horror movie and then you're watching
gore,
and then you're watching like The Centipede. Do you know what I mean? Is it because it's getting fed to us? So, well, not me, but people, it's getting fed to people and society, so it's becoming more normal, so then they seek more outrageous things,
right,
because it's available, and they get used to it.
Normalised,
is that why? Or have people been into that crazy, like, disgusting stuff
all the
from like were the cavemen, like, you know,
it's also
having
like
sex with their
I guess
siblings?
on that as well, it's like how much
I guess the cavemen were,
how much can you like consume of that stuff? Like, is it a sense of like you consume enough of it, you get used to it, or is it like, because like sometimes you see some shit and it's like, but it's like, if it's almost like if you don't like a food, if you eat it enough, your body's gonna just learn to like take it. Well,
that's like when we learnt the crazy thing about tongues, right? Where like when you're a child, your tongue is the most sensitive and you have the most taste buds, and the only reason you start liking things like Marmite and wine and beer and things like that is because actually you're losing taste buds as you age. So your taste is getting weaker, which is why you like the gross things that you hated when you were a child. So maybe actually the stuff has always been disgusting, but we're just getting used to it.
Or maybe it's because it's like stuff like olives is like such a stronger flavour. If they're getting weaker, that makes sense actually though, because like Beja foods taste even like fries that I used to have when I was a kid ate down, but I had them again recently, and I was
they're
like,
bland.
they're a bit bland.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
There's a whole thing though as well, isn't it? Like, it's the same thing with video games.
Yeah.
There's the theory that school shooters become desensitized to shooting people.
Yeah.
Because of the games.
Games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have a literal like thing. I used to. So for context, I wasn't allowed to watch Harry Potter, like the first one with the troll, like that, like really bad special effects troll. Is that the second one? No, that is the first one. Because I was such a scared child. Like I was a mega wet wipe. Yeah, like I would have cried. I don't think I was allowed by my parents to watch Harry Potter until I was about 16.
Really?
I'm not even being dramatic.
Damn.
And I obviously got bullied for that. Not like heavily, but people obviously poked fun because they were like, "Oh my god, like you're a massive pussy. What the hell?" So I used to sit in my bedroom and I would watch horror movies. Like I would get scarier and scarier ones that I knew that people had watched, and I would watch them like with the sound turned really down, or I'd cover the really scary bits until I can like now I enjoy them. Wow. Now I would go and watch like the new Conjuring in the cinema by myself.
See, I'm kind of different in that sense because I was also a fucking wet wipe. But I was traumatized from the Titanic. Huh?
Which bit?
The bit where she puts the kids to bed, and I know they're gonna die.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to leave the room. I never finished it.
I had to leave the room at a pantomime. My grandma... leave the theatre. My grandma was so angry at me. They took us to the pantomime, the first and last one I ever went to. I've never been to one since. I know. I was a child, and I'd never seen a man in drag. And he came out with the red and the big lips and the hair, and I burst out aggressively crying because it was terrifying to me. And they took me out of the theatre, and I've never looked back.
Mate. We should go.
Watch me book a pantomime.
Yeah, no. We should go. We should go when it comes to working. But
you'll be escorting me out.
It's alright. I'll cover your eyes. But I remember, like, when I was younger, my mum wouldn't let me. I don't know. She wasn't really like adamant on it, but I don't think I wanted to watch it. So it was kind of like she'd be like, "You're not allowed to watch this scary film," but I never got the urge to, and that's why now I'm fucking terrified of them because I never watched them.
Right.
So even now when I watch them with my housemates, I'm like, I have to leave. Yeah. I think there's been one that I sat and watched the whole way through.
Which one?
It was actually awful. The one did I tell you about it? I was telling my mum about it. It's called Mother.
Oh, I've seen that.
It's got
the one with the robot.
Aniston in it. No.
The other one. There's two.
Mother.
There's like Mother's Intuition and Mother.
And it's like Mother Earth, and it's like they get the baby, and then it's like about Jesus and stuff, and then they like rip it apart and oh god, it traumatized. I actually gagged, like I physically.
Yeah, there are some that are quite disgusting. I don't like gore because it just feels unnecessary.
Yeah.
I don't need to see a fake brain on the floor. I don't like. I mean, show me it, but
go on then. Of course,
we'll have a look. You know.
Yeah, but it's the jump scares.
But like that's the thing. Like I literally desensitized myself. I did the opposite of you.
That's exposure therapy, though, right?
Yes.
That's like a whole thing.
But that's like what these video game people are doing, and then they end up shooting up a school.
Yeah.
Because they just sit there and do it all the time. It becomes so normal. Like, if I watch horror movies all the time, and then I saw, like, well, not that I don't, but, like, as in, like, every single day I was watching gory horror movies, and then I saw a guy, I don't know, fall over and split his head open, I'm not going to respond the same way that I would if I wasn't watching that sort of gore all the time. That's not going to freak me out as much. Like, I'm not going to be so panicked. You probably
wouldn't even think it's real, and not that you wouldn't
think
it's real, but your brain would
won't
be like,
clock the danger.
Yeah.
I think paramedics do the same thing, right? Like once
I suppose.
Yeah, they have to.
Many times, they're like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I got told I would make a good paramedic when I was younger. Did I tell you
that?
Really?
You wanted to be an ambulance, didn't you?
I did want to be an ambulance. But the paramedic came where I lived, like, was around a bunch of bungalows and old people, so there was lots of falling that occurred, and there was an old lady that fell, and there was it was quite a lot, and I think I was just walking the neighbour's dog, and she came over and she was like, "You've handled this really, really well," because I kept the old lady calm, and I was like, "No, you can't," because obviously they always want to sit up.
Yeah.
Rookie error. Like, come on.
Yeah,
I know you've fallen before, and I know you know the rules. Stop pretending.
They're just trying to be nonchalant about it.
Yeah. It's the same with my grandma, though. She's always like, fine. And I'm like, you don't look fine. You don't look fine, Grandma. Anyway. But when I look at a white wall, I can see a squiggly line.
We were talking about this recently. I agree.
Do I have something in my eyeball? Because when I go to the opticians, which I recently went to get my eyes tested, they didn't say anything, and I'm like,
As in, like, things that float by.
No, as in like
it's
it looks
always there and
like,
it's the same shape. I could draw
furry.
it for you right now. It's like this,
Oh really?
and it's always there.
Mine don't
When I
like
look at
that.
a white wall, like very white, or I look out in the, sometimes even just in bright daylight, but I'm like, but the opticians haven't picked up on it, and I'm scared because I don't want to have an operation on my eyeball, so I just keep my mouth shut.
See, I don't have a squiggly line. Everything just looks like static.
All the time.
Like if you look at like a white wall.
Oh, as in you can see all the little colours and stuff. Like, yeah, I know what
Kind
you're
of
talking about. Yeah, I can
staticky.
see that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's normal.
Yeah. Strange. Maybe
Imagine
our
some like
brains-
eye doctor watches this and goes, "You are both going blind."
You know what? You know what is actually an interesting concept? Colours. Because like for me, a colour could be a colour, but then for you
Yes.
it could be a different colour.
I find this fascinating. So, like, I'm looking at this sofa. I was
Yeah.
about to say cushion, but same. I'm looking at the sofa and I'm going, "This is red," but like to me, it's like maroon.
And some
right?
people who are colourblind, this is green for them.
But what's crazy, and this is what I find strange, is you. Oh, this is such a thing
What?
for me. You could have grown up, right, and you could have looked at this cushion, right.
Yeah.
No, wait, no, hold on. Let me word this right. This might look to you what green looks like to me.
Yeah.
But every single time you've looked at what I would see as green, everyone's gone, "That's red. That's red." So you're looking at this sofa and you're seeing the colour green, but every single time you've ever looked at anything and gone, "Oh, what's this?" They've gone red. Red. So you've learned that the colour red that you see as green is red.
Yeah.
So therefore, when you look at this sofa and your eyes are seeing green,
Yeah.
but everyone else is seeing red, you go, yeah, red. But you're actually not seeing the same colour as me. Am I wording this right?
Yes,
Does that
you
make
are,
sense?
Yeah. Because that's what colourblind people have.
But colourblind people know they're colourblind because they see monochrome.
Yeah.
So, like,
You're on about the fact that, like,
Mia's
still
perceived
be
version of
seeing
colour.
red,
Yeah.
but the actual colour,
It's different.
Like, there's no way of ever knowing
No.
Yeah.
that you're looking at the same.
Yeah.
No. Like, your perception of colour could be completely
Yeah.
different to mine.
So
Like, this might look to you what I would call
Yeah.
pink, but we'll never know.
so
I find that,
colourblind
fascinating.
people.
yes.
When they see colours,
Yeah. So theirs is a bit more
is it
like...
like they turn the saturation down.
No, theirs is a bit more like, I don't know the different types of colour blindness, but they might see this green as very close to this red. These might be in the same monochromal palette for them. So like how I'm wearing, we're not, like how these, my t-shirt
Yeah.
and the sofa are all sort of pinky reddy colours,
Right.
right? They might see this cushion. They might see this cushion as in the same palette.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Like on the colour wheel.
Yeah. Whereas we see this as very drastically
Yeah.
different.
So then how do they see every other colour? Is it just red and
Sometimes
green?
I think you can. It's like certain colors. Like some people struggle with greens. Some people struggle with reds. Some people like, as in like, it's in categories. I think.
And
I am lying my arse off right now. I've never researched this. I'm hoping I'm right.
I'm about to ask a really
You know what you
wild
can get?
question.
Glasses that fix color blindness.
My friend got some while we were in the club together. He had red, green colour.
Did he cry?
Oh.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
that's beautiful.
That is really cute.
I've seen oh my god, do you know what I have seen? A
Go on.
baby getting glasses.
Oh yeah, and they see for
Oh,
the first time.
And they see their parents for the
And
first
it's
time.
always the squishy ones that they put on. Oh, it's just
And
so
they're
cute.
huge.
Yeah.
And they're like
Yeah,
their
and they're
eyes
like-
are like squished against them.
Yeah, and they see their mum for the first time.
Yeah, or hearing aids on babies. Have you
Yeah,
heard that? And they're like,
yeah.
"Hi, babe," and they're like,
And they're like, that must
"Oh
be
my
so
God."
overstimulating though, as a baby.
Yeah,
I'd be
but
like,
I've seen there was a family I followed on TikTok, and sometimes the child would take her hearing aids out because it would be
Yeah.
like, because she was so used to the quiet. Sometimes it would all be too much. So like birthday parties and stuff, and she'd take them out, or like all the family knew sign,
yeah.
and the dad would be like, "I can't do sign
Yeah,
language,"
yeah,
but the dad would be like, "Oh, too much hearing for today,"
yeah.
and she'd be like, "Like too much, too
Wow.
much," and so she'd be like, "Can we sign instead?"
Yeah.
For that exact reason, because it was a bit like, I guess if you went from, but it's the same as if you were colorblind and then all of a sudden you saw color. That's like, a bit of a
That's a bit of
shock. All of a sudden, you've got to change your whole wardrobe. That is a fear of mine.
Yeah.
Imagine being colourblind and trying to pick out an outfit.
No, because one of my
You're walking
friends
around in
had
like
that.
mustard yellow, bright
Yeah.
green.
Well, that's like trying
red.
to pair colours together. Like some people get, because it's like that colourblind test where it's like the numbers with the dots. Have you seen that? And it's like the different colours, and it's like a 3, and it's like loads of different circles, and like the I'll show you.
Can we talk about people lying on opticians' tests though? Because I don't know the answers.
You lied on it.
Well, I don't lie, but I just guess.
Colour.
Like they go 1 or 2, and I'm like
test
2.
Wait,
I
really?
don't know.
Why are you lying?
No, I'm not lying.
Why are you
I just
lying
mean
for,
I just
babe?
mean like they go. Does
These
the red
things.
side look clearer or does the green side? And I'm staring at it, and they both kind of look
This
the same.
thing.
Oh.
You into that? You into that?
So some people can't see the number in that picture.
Yeah. Or like that. That one.
27.
27.
Yes.
Can you see that one?
2.
That one's a hard one.
That one was quite hard.
What about this?
Fish.
My
We are
favourite
so
number.
easily pleased. Like,
What about this
if
one?
ever there was someone easy to impress, giraffe.
How do you say it?
No, I say giraffe.
Giraffe.
I just got excited and said it weird.
I love giraffes.
Yeah, me too.
So,
Do you know they fight each other with their necks?
Do they? What? Or like samurai swords.
Yeah, literally. Like that. It's
Samurai?
actually really scary and aggressive and dangerous. They like swing their heads at each other, but obviously their neck is long.
Are they
And
extinct?
also physics, if it's on a longer lever, the force is greater. So like the weight of the head on the length of the neck. God, I'm getting so wanky. But like it gets really, really like strong,
Yeah.
and they smack each other with
Yeah.
their heads
Fucking
when they fight. It's
hell.
quite scary actually.
So
like
their
to watch as well.
Spinal cord.
Long.
So is that their back or their
I
neck?
hate myself. What do you mean? It's their neck, and then they have shoulders, and then it's their back. They just have a long.
So how many bones are in their neck? Too
Hard to
many.
tell.
Too many.
Who's counting?
Yeah, me. We need
Where was I going? Oh yeah, lying on opticians.
Yeah.
Because
don't
if
do that.
if I showed you these 2 fingers and went, which one's clearer?
Well, that's neat. Is that what they say?
Well, no, but they like put a lens in front of you
Yeah.
that makes it maybe a bit blurry or a bit clear, hopefully clear, and then you look at the screen and there'll be some black dots on a green background and some black dots on a red background, and they go, which side looks clearer to you? And then you go, red. And then they flip the lens around and go, what about now?
Oh.
And I, to this day,
Opticians
am
looking at you like-
convinced. No, I'm convinced. Sometimes they're gaslighting me. I'm convinced that lady goes, because you're wearing these like big fake. Oh wait, whoops. You're wearing these big fake, like not fake, but like these things, and they hook around your ear like that, and they push them forwards, and you look like a massive knob, and they slot the lenses in, right? I'm convinced sometimes she's fake putting lenses in that aren't real lenses, and
She's
going,
just
what about
testing you.
now?
That's the secret test.
I think it's fake, because she goes 1 or 2, and then I go 1, and then she changes something, and she goes, what about now? And then I go 2, and she goes, interesting, and writes
Shut
it down.
up.
I'm like, what do you mean? Also, when I was little, I knew the script of the book of the smallest bit of writing off by heart, so every time I just could read it, regardless of whether I could see it or not. It was about the tall, long
You took
trees.
cheating to the next level.
Yeah, it was like
Wow.
I walked through
You
the
said, "I'm
tall
absolutely
trees,
not
the
getting
tall green
glasses."
trees, and he would go, "Yeah, that's it." And I'd go, "I know." If he genuinely, if he had once ever asked me to continue,
Wow.
clueless, like genuinely clueless. I just remembered the start,
That's quite smart though.
but I can
actually.
still see right now. So I
Yeah.
guess this is what I mean. Is it all fake? Do I need to
Mm.
pay £150 for glasses? Can I actually see?
Hard to tell, really.
What is sight?
Hard to see, really.
Big questions.
You know what? Actually, when you were saying about those glasses,
Mm.
can we please? I swear to fucking God, anyone that works in.
Can
the
we go out
cinema-
in wigs? Sorry, whiplash. Sorry, carry on. Sorry.
No, I
Carry
was
on.
just gonna say, can we bring back 3D films with the glasses?
What happened to
I don't
those?
know. And then they got all high tech and they gave you the plastic ones, and then
I don't want
everyone
that.
stole
I don't
them.
want that. I
Just
want
the
colourful
little blue
paper
and the
ones.
pink ones, and then
Blue and pink.
blue and red. Fuck.
Red. I meant red.
I mean, green. Oh fuck. Yeah, and then you put them in the box after you leave.
I only went
Bring
once.
that back.
Have you ever been to a 4D one and they spray water at you when you're like watching Nemo?
No.
And you're on thingy's back, and it's 3D, and you know when he goes on the
In the
turtle's back
cinema?
in the it's not called the subway. What's it called when they go in the stream and it's hot and they travel in Finding Nemo? Someone help me! And they're going and they're traveling, and he's
The
on the
current.
Australian turtle's back. Yeah, it's the current something. Anyway, whatever.
The turtle reef.
Sure. We'll find out after.
Yeah, something
But
like that.
and they're traveling, and I remember being in the cinema, and the seats are like, and they're spraying
In the
like,
cinema?
whoosh at you. Yeah,
Oh,
maybe that was a dream.
was that a real cinema?
Some films. Give me
Yeah.
I feel like
Well, that's like you know.
Imagine
the
you're watching
film
that new one with Nicole
experiences.
Kidman in, and she's like obsessed with milk. 3D.
I started watching
3D,
that.
4D.
Please. No.
She starts climbing up
Stop.
TV.
Please. No, but that's like have you seen those film experience things? You can like have the 3-course meal. I
Have
really
you-
want to do
yeah,
that.
I want to do that.
They did the Ratatouille one.
We could do that in our house. Oh,
Oh,
I live here now. But we could do that in
Yeah,
like
deadass.
here.
I really want to do a Come
Little
Dine With
Chef.
Me.
Oh, have you seen Little Chef?
Big
And
Chef, Little
Oh
Chef.
no no
Yeah.
no! It's
Oh.
so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute.
some of the cruise ships.
Yes, it's on the cruise ship. So basically, for those who don't know, you go to the restaurant. Oh my god, it's so
Little
sweet. I can't
Chef.
believe you've not seen it. They basically project down. It's a screen onto the table, and it's all designed like the projection is laid out the same as the table. So your plate is there, but then the little chef will, on the projection obviously, will walk onto the table and he'll hop up onto your plate, and there'll be like a farm, and he'll like chop down some corn, and then he'll put it on your
Aw.
plate, and he'll make a meal on your plate on the projection,
And then they bring it out.
and then they bring out the meal that he's
Oh.
just made.
That's so
It's the
sweet.
sweetest thing. And I watched someone take their dad there for his birthday, and it was all the comments were like, "Oh my god, his inner child was being healed," because he's just beaming at the little plate.
That's so clever.
It's so cute.
I'm kind of crashing.
Yeah, getting a headache now. 4:30 start.
You've been, yeah, mate. You've been awake
Bedtime.
for too
It's my
many hours.
bedtime now.
How many words for a
Oh,
vagina can
mate.
you do? Go.
How many words for vagina can you do?
That's a tip.
Minge, tuna canoe,
What?
beef flaps, beef curtains, salami, parma ham. These are all ones I've heard. Vagina, foo-foo, fee-fee, nunu, nun, front flaps, front bum.
Front bum.
Front bum! What happened to front bum? Wait, we can't post this, but front bum. What happened to that?
That's the title.
Deadass, that was the one going up.
Yeah.
But also, like, get it.
Bits. Someone I know called it a fairy. Was that you?
No, I think that was Frankie.
Fairy. Don't do that. Do you know? Wait, hold on. I have one more thought before
Go
we
on.
go. I think we've spoken about this before. It's really dangerous. Sorry.
I'm scared.
No one
How we're
cares.
How are we
No
going?
one- no
How are we
one
going
cares.
from vagina to it's very dangerous?
No, but it's really dangerous to name. Basically, I read this story about this lady who called her daughter's vagina a biscuit, and no, a cookie. Cookie, that was it. And the child goes to school and goes, "My uncle keeps touching my cookie," and no
fuck.
one picks up on the fact that she's getting sexually assaulted by the uncle because they've named it something that no one knows what it is. Which is why apparently it's really important that you actually just are scientific
Shit.
with the names, because something like that can happen and your child has no way of properly telling anyone what's going on.
Also, why is it a taboo subject to just call them vagina and penis?
I don't know.
Why is that not allowed?
Did my parents do that? My parents didn't give it names. I called it names once I got older because it's fun.
Is that
Like,
because
none.
adults find it icky? That when-
Maybe I think it's like probably quite.
Yeah.
I feel like it's quite awkward to like, because your child is like your child, so then you've got to like
Yeah.
actually be like, wait, my child like has genitals. That's weird.
And children
like-
using adult words point blank.
It's strange, yeah.
Yeah, true.
You don't want your 2-year-old walking around going, my vagina hurts. like
But then I guess
it's a
if
bit
we
uncomfortable.
normalise
But then that's society. It fully is society.
Yeah, because then if we normalise that, then I feel like they would have an easier time expressing it. Because also as a kid, you don't really know the difference between most words as it is. You don't really know
No.
many words. So then to have like this thing that's like your twinkle, and then but then you hear your mum talking about vagina, and you're like, wait, so what is
Yeah.
this hole that I carry with me? What do I name this? And then you get confused because we always call it a bum.
Yeah. Bum.
So what's the difference? We all have a bum.
Bum and a bum hole and a butt
And boobies.
But I guess we don't call it an anus,
Yeah, sure.
do we?
Bumhole.
Do we? Yeah, you kind of do though, because I remember when we learnt the planets
Yeah.
planets at primary school, and it'd be like Uranus. So we did
Yeah.
know. We
Yeah,
did
yeah.
know. But no one was going.
That was
Vagina.
that was the dad jokes of school.
Yeah,
like that
it
was
was.
like whoever got to say that first, you were the winner.
Yeah, you were.
I've ran out of thoughts now.
Yeah, I think I'm sweating again.
I'm thoughted out.
I'm thawed.
Oh my god, I have to tell you a story about the ham that I served today at work.
And on that note,
Straight after vagina stories.
Ham's on my mind right
oh
now.
my god. Should we say bye? So we
Yeah,
can just-
anyway.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Anyway, on that note, bye.
What did you just say?
I
I
spoke
thought you went and you wanna know.
So
It's like,
you wanna
no,
know
what?
about my ham.
Okay. Right. We
Anyways.
need to go. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.